Are we witnessing the rise of the next Manny Pacquiao? We all know in the sport of boxing the level of Naoya Inoue. It is no secret that the Japanese superstar is one of the sport's pound-for-pound greats.
Majority decision against Rush. Left-right combination, and Payano has been stretched on the canvas, and he doesn't know where he is. He's face down. The referee is tolling the count, and it is all over. Naoya Inoue with a devastating statement of intent. A first-round knockout, becoming the first man to stop Juan Carlos Payano.
So after such a one-sided shutout versus the previously unbeaten unified super bantamweight champion Stephen Fulton, where Inoue would capture the WBC and WBO super bantamweight titles following an 8th round knockout.
Master boxer, a versatile guy, and he made him look ordinary. I'd never seen Fulton so tentative, and it was by a smaller guy.
That jab is Fulton has a wide stance. His base is so wide, it's really hard to get in and out.
Oh, right hand hurts him! Oh, a huge right hand from the monster! And then he chases him down! Fulton is laying out!
Fans are now speculating if Inoue can follow the meteoric rise that Manny Pacquiao once showed back in the 2000s, with a Filipino leg of the sport in Eric Morales, Marco Barrera, Miguel Cotto, to become the sport's only 8-weight world champion. From humble beginnings, Inoue would start his career at light flyweight, where he would go 5-0 before he would face off against the WBC light flyweight champion Adrian Hernandez, where he would go on to destroy the Mexican in the 6th round of their contest to capture his first world title. Following one defense of this crown, Inoue would put the boxing world on notice when he would move up 2 weight classes to take on the 2-weight world champion and long-time WBO junior bantamweight champion Omar Narvaez, who had made 11 title defenses of his crown and had only suffered 1 defeat when moving up in weight to challenge the then unified bantamweight champion Nonito Donaire. Inoue would systematically go on to break down the Argentine in a truly remarkable performance, when he would go on to end the Argentine's historic title run in the 2nd round of their fight to cement himself as the new top dog in the super flyweight division. Following a dominant run at super flyweight, in which Inoue would make 7 defenses of his super flyweight title, the Japanese monster would move up to bantamweight to take on the census #1 in the division in Jamie McDonnell, who was coming off a career-defining run after he had just defeated the unbeaten WBO champion Tomoaki Kameda not once, but twice.
Struggling for over a year now, and maybe a move up to super bantamweight is inevitable now.
Following this career best win, Inoue would enter the World Boxing Super Series Bantamweight edition. A tournament was created to pit the best bantamweights on the planet against one another to see who is the best fighter in the division. In the quarter-final, Inoue would be matched up against the former bantamweight world champion and the more than capable boxer Juan Carlos Payano in a fight where Inoue would defend his WBA crown. Inoue would cruise into the semi-final of the tournament with a knockout of the year over Payano.
Experienced, talented former champion Juan Carlos Payano competing in his 22nd professional bout tonight. 21 wins, 21 fights, 20 wins, 9 of them coming inside the distance, and that sole reversal, losing a majority decision against Rush. Left-right combination, and Peano has been stretched on the canvas, and he doesn't know where he is. He's face down. The referee is holding the count, and it is all over. Naoya Inoue with a devastating statement of intent. A first-round knockout, becoming the first man to stop Juan Carlos Peano. And now we have to hope that Peano is okay, because he was caught right on the button.
Going into the semi-final, the Ring Magazine and lineal titles will be up for grabs when Inoue would face off against the unbeaten IBF Bantamweight champion Manuel Rodriguez. After the close first round, Inoue would drop Rodriguez 3 times in quick succession before the fight would be stopped by the referee. Inoue advanced into the final by knocking out Rodriguez in the second round.
This is for the right to fight for the Muhammad Ali Trophy, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Naoya Inoue, please step into the line.
Massive Japanese support. Rodriguez from Puerto Rico. Inoue, the pride of Japan. Keep an eye on the blurring fists of Inoue. Rodriguez by no means overawed for this fight, and he's eaten a couple there. My goodness me, the speed and power of those punches. On the right above us, he'll dust out. He's ready to go again, is Rodriguez. Here comes Inoue. Oh, he's got into the body. Oh, what a shot. Rodriguez, surely he won't take much more than that. Well, they'll talk about it for many years. Will be fanatical fight fans here in Glasgow, Scotland, on the night that Naoya Inoue came to town and wiped out Manny Rodriguez, the IBF champion.
In the final of the World Boxing Super Series, Inoue faced Filipino legend and the 4-weight world champion Nonito Donaire, who was on a career resurgence after moving all the way down from featherweight to become the WBA Super World Bantamweight champion. On the 7th of November 2019 in Japan, in a truly thrilling fight that saw incredible heart and endurance being displayed by both men, Inoue ultimately won a unanimous decision over Donaire with scores of 116 to 111, 117 to 109 and 114 to 113. The fight was a true classic, as the two would trade punches in the first half of the fight before, during the 11th round, Inoue dropped Donaire with a left hook to the liver, but Donaire would make it to his feet at the count of 9 and kept fighting on until the final bell had rung. After the fight, Donaire and Inoue showed one another mutual respect, with Inoue going out of his way to laud Donaire as a true champion.
For your winner of the coveted Muhammad Ali Trophy and the IBF and WBA Ring Magazine Bantamweight Champion of the World, still undefeated, Naoya
Following the conclusion of the tournament, Inoue would make 3 title defences of his unified crown before entering into a rematch against the now WBC Bantamweight World Champion Nonito Donaire. Following their first groundbreaking encounter, Inoue would show why he is nicknamed the Monster when he would destroy Donaire in the second round to add the WBC title to his collection. Now with 1 title left for the Monster to capture, a showdown would be announced for Inoue to face off against the WBO Bantamweight champion Paul Butler. This fight would crown the first undisputed Bantamweight world champion in the 4-belt era of boxing. Inoue would enter the contest as a huge favourite, and he would show us all why he was just that. After an 11th round beatdown of Butler, the contest would be stopped and Inoue would have the crowning moment in his career when he was declared as the new undisputed champion of the world.
Inoue with a body shot as Butler was up against the ropes.
You can open up a big shot, touch, get him defensive, and then boom, a big shot downstairs.
There's a good right hand and then the left finishing just underneath that right elbow of Paul Butler. And a big right hand that comes in. Great work from Inoue. Big combination scores the knockdown here in round 11. That power of Inoue comes through and he gets it done at 11. Dismisses an unengaged Paul Butler by hitting the accelerator and putting on a show. Timmy, you said I love the speed and the power of these punches to open up this round.
Now, after conquering the Bantamweight division, Inoue would move up in weight to 122 pounds to challenge the unbeaten unified WBC and WBO Super Bantamweight champion Stephen Fulton, who had an impressive rise to division supremacy himself. The fight was seen by many to be somewhat of a close matchup, with many seeing Fulton as the toughest test on paper for the Japanese monster. The two unbeaten fighters would face off against one another on the 25th of July 2023 in a fight where Inoue was looking to become the second Japanese boxer in the history of boxing to become a 4-weight world champion. Inoue would go on to dominate the contest in his usual fashion before he would drop the brave American with a brutal combination before finishing off Fulton in the 8th round to become the unified Super Bantamweight champion of the world. After the fight, the unified IBF and WBA Super Bantamweight champion Marlon Tapales would enter the ring to face off against Inoue to signal that another undisputed matchup for Inoue would be in the pipeline very soon.
Master boxer, a versatile guy, and he made him look ordinary. I'd never seen Fulton so tentative, and it was by a smaller guy.
And it was right away in the first round, Timmy, as soon as he realized the speed, the power, the prowess, the technical ability, especially with the jab. Forget the power punches, the jab.
The smaller man won the jab battle, and the smaller man won the actual battle. When you win the jab battle test, everything else follows, as you can see here.
Following another historic feat for Inoue, the real question is in boxing is how far can Inoue go in this sport?